going on, guys? It's Carlos Cerrone here. We're currently here at MomoCon 2025. We played in the One Piece case tournament today. It was EBO2 format, 6 rounds, and I played Lucci today. I think I finally found my deck. First place finish, case split, 4 boxes. And I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about the deck list and the reason I ran the cards that I ran. So let's get started. First card I ran, we're gonna go bricks, 1Ks, 2Ks. So 4 Tempest Kick, it's just kind of standard in Lucci to be able to get the most reduction you can. I went 10 drop Kuzan. I think it's really good in this format. I understand green purple Luffy's a little aggressive, but if you can kind of stall the game out, and a lot of times decks will starve you. So if you're getting starved and you can get a Tenzon down, I think the game is yours from there. Next, we went 3 Jacks. I think this card is crucial in the mirror, and we discovered a lot of times when you play in the mirror, it's whoever gets Jack down, and if your opponent, like in the mirror match, if they can't clear it, you win from there. So sometimes I want to cut it down, but I think 3 is the sweet spot in case I run into the mirror, and it's sometimes good into everything else, so we'll just go from there. So next, I'm on 3 Lucci. I know you guys are going to ask why I'm not on 4, and we're going to get to that. So this is obviously the standard card. This is the reason you play the leader, so you can always get 2 units off the board. Next, we are going to go 4 Kuzans. This was the MVP today. This is kind of the card that I mulligan for. -4, draw a card, replenishes itself. I think the best card in the deck. 2 Hinas, kind of the same thing. You play the leader so you can mill it, and then later, another card we're going to talk about, Rebecca, you can get it back, Hina minus, and then clear bodies. So I think 2 is a good number for today. Next, we're running the 2 cost Uta. I think this card is really good. Comes up early game. You can just play it, and then a lot of times if you're doing a good job of clearing your opponent's board, this card can never get removed, basically. And now you have a free -2, -1 with leader, so you already have a -3 on the board when clearing stuff. So next, going into the 1Ks, we're on 3 Laboons. This card is really good when you need a mandatory KO. If you have a Brook on board, and they play a body that you need to get rid of, you can play Laboon and KO it. But if they are playing a little slower, you can value with Kuzan, but if you need an instant KO, I think Laboon is really good, and that's why I'm running at 3. Next we have 2 Sabos. I think Sabo made its way back in the deck. Again, it's your best mirror tech, and also good into Control Shanks. Control Shanks is hot because of green purple Luffy, and so you're kind of forcing them to backbin this, because if you have a Kuzan behind it, they can't rally you, and they can't remove your bodies. So like we talked about, we're on 4 Rebeccas. Arguably, maybe first, second best card in the deck. Just really good. Next, 2 Shirahoshis. I think this card is slept on. This card is very good. It's another blocker, helps you defensively, and you can also -4 on a unit too. So when you have a card like Brook, which we're running 4 of, this is also another instant KO. And Brook is self-explanatory. It's one of your best removals early on in the game. 2 Mansherries. Kind of if you mill anything 3 to 5 early on and you want to get it back, Mansherry is just one of your best cards to get it back. And then now this is a pseudo blocker because they're like forced to swing at it, or you're getting value for free. So going into 2Ks, we're running 3 Who's Who. A lot of times I feel like I have a lot of reduction, as you may see. So this card being versatile and being able to also KO something, it's KO's a 3. So a lot of times if you just can't get to that threshold, being able to play a Who's Who and keep the board clear is value. Next, we're at 3 Toy Soldiers. Kind of the same thing. If you don't have the reduction, your hand is full of KOs, Toy Soldier can sneak in there, -3, and get you a KO that you may need. Kind of same thing with Suru, so it's kind of self-explanatory. Now the last 5 cards that I'm going to talk about are all 1-ofs, and I'm going to explain why I ran each of them. So first, Finger Pistol. A lot of times if this comes up, first life, you're super ahead. And a lot of times as well, late game, if they're going back-to-back 10 drops on you, and you have a bunch of reduction, you could just reduce, swing out if your board is still there, and then Finger Pistol, which is like very efficient in my opinion. Next, 3 drop Kobe. Again, a lot of times, if you have a Brook on board and you just can't get to, if you can't get their body to 0, it's really hard to KO with this. So being able to Tempest Kick, Kuzan, Rebecca, Kobe, and KO a higher threshold, I think is really good. So a lot of times I'll counter with this or mill it off leader, and then just get it back with Rebecca if I need it. That's why it's just at 1. Khalifa, kind of the same thing. It's another 2K where if you need a minus or your hand is super bricked and you're just kind of looking for more pieces, just a 1-up, just to filter your hand and give him -2 is also pretty good. Now, Saltbrook, we just put that in there this morning. I was kind of scared for the Blackbeard matchup, so I was running 5-cost Tashigi, but again, we thought that the mirror match would be more prevalent, so we wanted to have another trash target. And lastly, 8-cost Sabo, my personal GOAT. I love this card because a lot of times, if your board is already established and they're just playing big units, you can just 8-cost Sabo, pop 2, and the game is auto, like, it's over if you go Tenzan into Sabo. So this is a list. Rounds, because y'all probably want to know that. So round 1 was against Green Purple Luffy. Round 2 was against Blackbeard. So I only won that game because I got a TED drop Kuzan on board, and I'm being honest, he got kind of scared. He messed up his sequencing. He should have had that game, but you know, sometimes when the cards fall in your way and you're able to sneak the win, you take those. So round 2, I got it against Blackbeard. Round 3, I played against Red Green Smoker. Round 4, I played against Bonnie. Round 5, I played against Green Purple Luffy again. And round 6, I played against Katakuri. Main points, I'll say, just to talk about it just a little bit. A lot of the times, I had Kuzan Brook. I saw Kuzan almost every game. So kind of sacky, kind of high roll, but hey. I went Kuzan Brook a lot of the times. If they didn't play a unit that I needed to address, like I talked about earlier, I could just play another Kuzan, and now I have double Kuzan. More often than not, one deck can only clear one. So I always had the advantage to clearing their board. And so from there, you play Jack, play Tenzan if you have time, or if not, you just kill them, and your board's too aggressive, and then you just hide behind blockers late game. So the games are kind of repetitive. I saw what I needed to, and we had a good day, and we got to the top. So that's kind of all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.